You're supposed to have meeting? Yes. Now I'm confused.
The timetable keeps on changing, so you need to constantly check.
Okay. Huh?
Are you sure? For Wednesday. But the time is 1, let's go. Room 3. Room 3. Yeah. Time is the same. We value. V-A-L-U-E. I find it that we use it normally in many cases. Values could be the beliefs that we are committed to, and things that we regard as important, such as value. Africa has got its own values. The West has got their own values. So when you talk about a value, it's a very general and a broad word. This has got a value as well. Your phone has got value. You can value it. So when we attach monetary weight, it becomes a value as well. So if you put this at 50,000 pounds, that's the value. The value is this. What is the value? So it has to do with the importance of what we are seeing. So I was quickly thinking about what are we talking about when we are equating capital, human capital, to value? What is it really? I know we did the human capital theory, but what I would like to reflect on as a starting point today is, what do we mean when we say human capital has to do with the value that people contribute to the organization? Okay. The human factor, they combine with, value has to do with what makes you important in that particular organization. For example, what value am I bringing to the investor beyond? Sometimes I reflect my own organization, because it has to do with several things. So I thought, before we proceed with the theory and the rest, I just wanted you to have a picture of the value of an organization. It's not just one thing. I want us to have this broad picture, and let's look at the value of an organization. Taking your back a little bit, I like bringing in definitions so that we should understand. Remember, through our organizational behavior, we say that organization is a deliberate arrangement of people brought together to achieve something, a common purpose. And that it has got people, that it is distinct, and that it has got structure, systematic structure. Systematic structure. You should not forget this, because it is also helping us here in human capital management. What is coming out about an organization is the people that you have. And it must be distinct. Distinct means it must have a defined character. Defined character. It's distinct. It has a defined character. That's an organization. One, it must have people. Two, it must be distinct. Distinct means it has got its own unique characteristics. That's what makes it an organization. And I've been talking about universities. You have University of Rome. It must be distinct. It has a defined character, its own defined character. Systematic, it must have rules that govern behavior. Rules to govern behavior. This is what an organization, an arrangement, a deliberate arrangement of people. They are brought together to achieve a common goal. So an organization must have people. And these people, when they are made active, when they are enabled, when the people are enabled, they become resources. If you could remember from the training and development, the very people, the people we call in an organization become human resources when they have been enabled, meaning they have been trained and developed. the value of an organization is not just human capital. That's the point that I was starting with today before we proceed with the theory of human capital, which is started and rising as me. And I'm saying it's not only the people, the human capital. Value, I think this is what I was trying to say, that it has to do with the importance of something. Okay? It has to do with the importance, it has to do with the weight attached to something.
So the weight attached.
Weight attached is the value. The weight attached to this. The weight attached to this is more than the weight attached to this. Is that correct? Huh?
Yes.
This and this, the weight you attach to this, that's why you attach a lot of money here compared to this. So if you lost this and you lost this, because of the weight attached to this, you complain much about the loss of this. So that's why sometimes we say weight is the value is the weight attached to something. It gives it what we call value. It gives value to that particular thing. The value can also be in form of contribution. The contribution something makes, that's the value. The contribution that one or that something makes. This could be what we call value. Now, in human capital management, we have defined it as the value and the contribution that the people bring to the organization. Human capital is to do with the human factors. What is the contribution that people make? At the later stage, we'll be looking at whether we can measure what people contribute to the organization. Because we need to know the value. Are we going to be able to measure the contribution of people? Is it possible to measure the contribution at this university? This is what we'll be looking at later on. But I just want to say the value of an organization is quite wide because it starts from different levels. So the value of an organization can be seen from different perspectives. We talk about financial and physical capital. Financial and physical capital. Financial and physical capital. This is something that you can see. And something that you can see is called tangible. It's tangible. Financial and physical capital. That is something that you can see. Let's look at the Fargo Limited. An example, Fargo Limited. Look at the famous one here in Malawi. Motor Angel. Motor Angel. I don't know whether they use this one. Motor Angel. This is one of the companies that has won a lot of projects in the road construction, Motor Angel. So if you look at that, and you look at the value of an organization, the value of Motor Engine, the value of Fargo Limited. Fargo Limited is also into road construction. Fargo Limited. We also have got these Chinese construction companies. We take any of these. We want to establish the value of an organization, and we want to see that human capital management or human capital is just part of the value of the organization. So we have one, Motor Angel, Fargo Limited, Chinese car construction companies have got financial and physical capital. By financial, they have got the money, and physical, they have got the equipment. Okay, they have
got the equipment. This is financial and physical capital. It's tangible, you can see it. But on the other hand, you have what we call intellectual capital. Intellectual capital. Intellectual capital. Remember, I defined intellectual capital, and I talked about the knowledge, the skills, and the experience that people bring to the organization, or that people have. This is called intellectual capital. That's the sign that we are pushing ourselves to do, intellectual. If you say he is an intellectual, it means he has got the knowledge, he has got the skill, he has got the experience. I have seen some preachers, they don't even refer to any document, they just preach from their head. To me, those are intellectuals. So when we talk about intellectual, we are looking at the knowledge, the skills, the experiences that people have. An organization also has to have intellectual capital. It has to have intellectual capital. That's why those organizations that have got the intellectual capital, they have also excelled in their businesses. Now, after the intellectual capital, we also have got something like this. It goes like this. And it has got 3 areas. Under the intellectual capital, we have the customer relationship capital. Customer, which is called relationship capital. Okay, customer relationship capital. Why am I saying this? Why is this important? It is important because any organization also has to have customers. This university has to have customers, and that's the student. That is part of the capital. So it's called customer or relationship capital. TNM, Airtel, all the banks that I've always been talking about, they also have got to have customer capital. The more customers we have, the more value we have. So international bank has got more customers than standard bank, they are also good at customer or relationship capital. And not only that, we also have to know that there is what we call structural organizational capital. Structural or organizational capital. Structural or organizational capital. This is a little bit from this one. Structural or organizational capital is to see how flexible the organization is in dealing with customers. Remember, under OB, we did the hierarchical structure or the other structures. So when we talk about structural organization capital, we are looking at how flexible the organization is, and that is capital, because it can easily respond to emergencies. It easily addresses issues. That's the organizational capital. And then the third one is the human or competence capital. The human or what we call competence capital. Competence capital. The human or competence capital. Now, if you look at this, you notice that the capital is not only human capital management. I thought I should bring this because that's what I wanted to clarify. The human capital is just part of capital. That is what makes the organization to have value. It has to have physical tangible ones. Those you can see. You can see. Of course, this side, most of them are intangible, which is the opposite of tangible. Intangible means you cannot see those things. I'm bringing this to prepare you because if you look going through an area where we have to find out whether we can measure human capital. Can we measure intelligence or intellectual? It will be difficult. We are going to be able to measure the human capital, the value. We need to find about 3 theories or 3 approaches. There is one we call human capital index and so on. So this is the picture about the whole value of an organization. The value of an organization is the contribution of all these areas. Yes, it has to have financial and physical capital. But it also has to have intellectual capital. You are talking about human competence. And this is where even the HR training and development is also competence. Making people able, they should grow. So that's the area. And then also the customer relationship. This is another important capital. Capital in terms of customers, in form of customers. Very organization. I'm just thinking, do we have an organization that has no customers? It will be difficult for me to believe that. Any organization that has no customers? I don't think so. Because then the churches have got customers. The customers are the followers. So the strength of any church will also depend on the customer capital. How many church goers are there? My friend stated his own denomination. Up to now, there are only 5 people who pray in that church. So I was telling him just to go because for 6 months, only 5 people go and pray. And not that they go to pray because they believe in his ministry, but because they just want to see what he's going to say on that particular day. So it's good as being close. And because there is no customer relationship, he needs to have also strengthened the human part, the competence, the intellectual capital. Now, as we say, emphasizing the point, 2 critical issues about this part. The human competence or human capital. The 2 critical issues that we need to remember always that the aim of human capital must be to determine the impact of people on the business and their contribution. We want to determine in each human capital management, we want to determine the impact of people on the business. The impact of people on the business. On business. Okay, we want to determine the impact of people on the business and their contribution to value. We are back to that. And their contribution to value. And their contribution to value. That's one key reason we are studying human capital management. It's this side, the intellectual capital side. We are talking about the knowledge, the skills, and the experiences. So the human competence is a combination of knowledge, skills, experiences, and we want to see how this can impact on the business and contribution to value. Contribution to value. All organizations should always get worried and concerned before they recruit somebody, before they employ anyone else. They should first of all assess the potential contribution that person is going to bring to the organization. So we want to determine the impact of people on business and their contribution to value. There is no point in hiring a lot of people that are useless in any business. The other thing, why we are looking at the intellectual capital, because now we are seeing that human capital management is under intellectual capital and not under financial and physical capital. We also want to demonstrate that human resource practices. This is very important as well. We want to demonstrate that HR practices produce value for money. Produce value for money in the form of ROI. Do you know what ROI means? I'm saying we are studying human capital management under that style of intellectual capital because we want to demonstrate that human resource practices produce value for money in the form of ROI. What is ROI? You don't know ROI? So you are an accountant, you need to know that. ROI means return on investment. ROI means return on investment. So it's called ROI. It's a commonly used abbreviation in accounting. What we mean by return on investment, ROI, is that if I have spent, I want to say the return on investment in you. If I have spent 5 million to train you, and you come out with 15 million, then the return on investment is favorable. What I'm saying is, you get educated, either through scholarship or whether in the scholarship or not, someone is spending money on you, or the organization is financing your education. That's an investment. Now, return is the outcome or the product of that investment. The product of that investment will be called return. So ROI is the return on investment. I spent 5 million sending you to school. You are bringing back 15 million. Then it means the return on investment is nice. Okay. That's the first part. Now, the other one is how can we maximize human capital? How can we maximize human capital? Because we are preparing for what we call measuring or an attempt to measure human capital contribution, the value that people bring to the organization. So we also need to understand how we can maximize the contribution that people make to the organization. So how we can maximize human capital value? How to maximize human capital value? We have already defined what value is. So how to maximize human capital value? The first is through acquisition. The first is through acquisition. And what is acquisition is how we engage and get on board the people into the business. That's acquisition.
So how we engage and get on board people?
How to get the people on board, I think it should be like that. How we engage and get people on board, meaning on the organization.
Okay.
Getting them on board is the acquisition. The starting point of maximizing human capital is how do we get people on board? Okay, how do we get people in an organization?
Through advertising.
What makes us to advertise?
So that they know that we need people.
Okay, what is the reason for advertising? Okay, so that you get the right people. But the point is, when do we advertise?
We advertise when we know that we need. We don't just advertise.
But
When you know we're thinking somewhere, we need somebody, we need some food to fill up the gap. That's when we advertise.
okay. Now, look, I am trying to see for you to understand why the first stage is part of maximizing local capital. Now, you have rightly said that when you have discovered that there is need to fill some position that is vacant, okay? Okay. Now, for you to fill the gap, there must be something to do with the way the work is being performed. That's when you realize that there is a gap here. In other words, you are saying there is need to fill this gap so that the value is increased, so that we have more value in what we are doing. Okay? So the acquisition is how we get on board the people. There must be a gap. There must be need to fill that gap. Now, it's not just need. The gap must be filled. The gap must be filled. You must have heard about restructuring, or what we call functional review. Most of the organizations these days are conducting what is called functional review. They are trying to see how best they can maximize human capital value. Do we need a mechanic, a driver, and somebody who cleans the vehicle? Do you need these people who can maximize by just recruiting one who knows something about mechanics, but is also a driver? That's maximizing. Is it possible to combine this and then have only one in order to maximize the value? So, maximization of human capital starts from acquisition. In other words, as HR managers, we should always only few vacant positions. Only few vacant positions when you have assessed the value. You have done a value assessment. Only fill the position when you have done a value assessment. You should not just be a human resources manager who is just recruiting people for nothing. There are some human resources managers who are so comfortable filling positions, recruiting people who are not even needed in the organization. I've seen it. It happens. So you only have to, in order to maximize human capital, otherwise you have excess. Avoid excess human resources. Avoid excess HR. Then you will see the value. So from the acquisition, you can start maximizing human capital. Only have people that are important. You play basketball. You said how many players on one side? Five. How many substitutes are allowed? Seven. Maximizing the value. So when they are acquiring the five, then it means they have done a lot of assessment. The contribution of each one of you, the value you bring to the whole team is seriously considered. So we should avoid excess. The Malawi national team, whether it is football, whether it is netball, I always get interested in how many people are traveling.
6 substitutes, which would be, let's say, football team. 6 plus 11 would be 18. But we find it for the 2 people traveling. Now, what are these others excessive public doing? They just going there for shopping. So there will be officials, there will be relations of ministers, and so many people going. The whole place for the 2 people at the end, the only people that are of value are 18. The 6 substitutes and the 11 players.
So we should avoid that type of approach because that's the beginning of maximizing human capital.
The next stage in maximizing human capital is the retention.
Retention means keep the people. Keep the people. Keep the people.
You should not just hire and fire more. No. Let's keep the people, because by keeping the people, you build their knowledge. Okay? Retention is part of human capital maximization. Because by keeping the people in the organization, you build and you expand their expertise. You build and expand their expertise. The intellectual capital, what we call intellectual capital. The intellectual capital is strengthened. When you keep on losing people every month, this month you hire others. After 2 months, they are gone. Another month you hire 10 more people. After 1 month, they are fired. That's not good. That's not one way of maximizing. Let's try to retain people. Because when you retain them, it means they will be more knowledgeable and they will build on their knowledge and experiences. This is one way of intellectual capital, that it should be strengthened. That's the second stage of maximizing human capital value. The third one is growth. See, these things are related, even with the human resource training and development. We'll talk about growth. Development is growth. Okay? Growth. Let the people take on new knowledge, taking on new ideas, new ways of doing things. Okay? And developing their competences. Okay. That's growth. Taking on new ideas, learning new ways of doing things, and developing their competences. That's growth. That is also maximizing human capital. And the fourth stage is exiting. Okay. Prepare for